For people that's confused on why I'm wearing this and not my white t-shirt work uniform, I got a fever, okay? Leave me alone. I'm so cold, but the show must go on. There has been a lot of drama in the last couple of hours in the video game sphere. And it's constantly just like a thing that we've seen over and over of Western gamers and Eastern gamers and what people think beauty standards are. The woke pandering towards inclusivity and fat, ugly women. And the East pandering towards what? Apparently pedophiles. It is the age-old drama where, just like in the anime sphere, what happens when you have some young girls in an anime? Remember the Madoka incident with slime? Gonna beat the shit out of you if my coworker said Madoka Magica is my favorite anime. It's a similar topic and I think it's very worth to check out here too. So right now, what do you see? The two images here are... Does anyone know the name of this character? I'm low-key LARPing. I've been kind of looking at the overall feed, but this is the... what's it called? The sequel of Stellar Review, right? Her name is Evie? Evie? And then we have God of War. But it's like, wait a minute. Isn't God of War, like, supposed to be like this? All I remember from God of War is that there is a masculine bald man, Kratos, that is destroying shit and slaying gods. But I guess their newest, you know, edition of God of War, they are now changing their target audience. Rather than going from Kratos as the main character driving the story, it is now his wife or something? So that's gonna be interesting. My overall take with this is... good luck. You built an entire franchise off of a bunch of, you know, dudes that want to just like bash shit in with like manly fucking testosterone fueled muscular dude just fucking going in, right? And now that you switch over to a woman, this has nothing to do with like men hating women. This is you giving the target audience something completely different from that expected, and of course they're going to be mad. And it's going to be very fun to see, can this game studio with this new product hit the new target demographic, successfully pivot, and actually do well. So we'll see about that. So lot of fan service going on. A lot of fan service going on. Stellar Review, the review within the review. My goodness, the fucking booty cheek fucking animation goes crazy. This plug suit is godlike. Look at it. Look at it. And wait a minute. How old is she? How old is she, guys? Does it even matter? Because at the end of the day, this is fiction. How many times have we had lollies and G-strings? Shoutouts to Milim in Tensura, right? How many times have we had literal toddlers and G-strings in anime that claims to be 9,000-year-old demons? That's why I'm saying, listen, when you're working with fiction, the age of a character, none of that shit fucking matters. It's all fucking made up bullshit. So you have to really think about like the body type and the mental maturity if you really want to go in that line. But definitely, you look at the face here, very young. Very young. This was crazy. Oh, they censored it out. Oh, these cowards censored it out. Right over here, you can literally see a line right at her fucking coochie, bro. These cowards. And then some gameplay. I don't really see people talking about the gameplay. Because right now, most people just want to do left-wing grift or right-wing grift and talk about, oh my god, Eastern devs are saving the world again. Please save us from the woke fucking trans, LGBT, fat retard inclusivity crowd with pronouns and flags and bio. They're ruining everything. And then that side is then calling the other side, you're fucking pedophiles. How dare you play a game where the main character is a child like that? Have you no shame? It's getting fucking crazy. Asmongold also came in with a pretty hot take regarding lollies, and I think we're gonna save this take for the end of the video. You know what? When I look at this picture, she is really young. Absolutely, she is very young. It's a one-off picture. Maybe it's a flashback. Look at this. She looks more like a tomboy, you know? And, hey man, Asian beauty standards. This is not Asian beauty standards, okay? This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Stellar Blade if it were made in the West. I don't think her hair is colorful enough, to be honest. She thick. So many examples. Saori Araki. Oh, remember her? The one that was making this pouty, you know, cute selfie. The office girl and this girl. Asian women, Asian, like, standards. Listen, it's different beauty standards compared to the West. And I'm not here to say that, oh, we age better, but I think we take care of our skin better. I think there's a whole different culture of like wearing sunscreen no matter fucking what and taking care of skin and doing whatever it can to like look like a vampire. And because of that, like, this is easily 20-something-year-old. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And this, you know, absolutely, she's a grown-ass woman. Like, this is how it works. Y'all be freaking about a hairstyle. Honestly, the hair argument, too. The shorter haircut does make her look youthful. More like tomboy, but I could see, like, maybe with it longer, more people will be inclined to say she's older. This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. I don't know what Korea is on, but this is fucking crazy. Now, this is something ReZero will never do. I had to draw an entire fucking booty crack for Emilia because these fucking cowards at Studio Y-Fox won't draw on the booty crack. Forget the booty crack, bro. They got the whole goddamn camel toe line there. That's an insane plug suit. Some users who previously praised and defended God of War's Laufey. Basically, this design, right? Because, how do I explain this? This really is the left versus right thing, right? I think, like, God of War Laufey, people who are praising and glazing saying, oh my god, yes, queen, it's time for a new direction in God of War. They should call it Goddess of War now. And listen, maybe the game is going to be good. I don't know, but there is a pattern of behavior of Western devs and games like providing very unattractive, unappealing character models for the sake of realism and inclusivity and representation of this woke audience that won't even play the game. And then you have Eastern devs and Eastern like companies that are just like, we don't care. We're going to make this is fiction. We're going to try to make as appealing eye candy fan service for the audience, and that's what the gamer audience is. So that's always been the dichotomy, right? So you look at this, some users who previously praised and blah, 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 right? God of War are now claiming that the new Stellar Blade panders to pedophiles by sexualizing a minor with its protagonist. First of all, is this sexualization? I think so. You wearing a skin-tight bodysuit with platform heels and you got a fucking coochie fucking camel toe line built into the plug suit? Yeah, you are. Nothing wrong with that, because this is not real. This is an object. It's meant to be objectified if you want to. This is a video game character. And not only that, she could easily pass for some young 20s Asian woman, you know, beauty standard compared to, I guess, what other people have seen. If your first inclination is that you see this girl and you think, oh my god, pedo, again, it's a weird like thing where Western people tries to like either project their skeletons in the closet. Like, I don't know, how do you immediately think child when you see this face? Maybe some of the other faces that we saw above, I could agree with, but it's hard for me to think like, oh yeah, this is a kid. I just don't understand that, and this is a thing that we see over and over in the anime sphere too. And you know what? Here's what I think the right side should do, the right-wing side should do. The people who support this is what you should do. Take a strategy out of the left's book of inclusivity, and whenever they like yell transphobe this, racism that, I think that people who sees this and thinks that like you're a pedophile for playing this or indulging in this, you're a racist. You basically have no understanding of Asian beauty standards. You have no understanding of Asian culture. The first thing that you do is fucking jump your guns and start getting pedophile accusations when you see a product made from Asia that looks like this. And this is not the first time we've seen this. We've seen this anime stuff too. That's fucking racist to me, man. I'm offended. As an Asian male, I am offended, and I'm calling out all these fucking racists, man. Oh my god. Some drama here regarding the AI image. I hear the background assets here. This is like AI. But I think a lot of people are kind of too focused on the booty crack. Now, I think that they should make the booty bigger. That's my only complaint. My complaint isn't that this girl looks too young. My complaint is that she has amateur ass. Look at Emilia's glutes. The gluteus maximus, minimus, medius, they all pop out really well into this bubble shape. This is pretty flat. Nice, you know, overall like bone structure, right? Nice frame of the hips here. Hamstring, thighs, nice development, but the glutes are very underdeveloped. That's my only fucking complaint. Moreover here, the booty jiggle, right? The booty jiggle. But I want to see some of the actual drama. Oh, this was kind of interesting. What was this? The mids feel threatened by a video game character, lol. What is this, bro? Is she a mid? Hold on, let me increase the volume. What's going on here? Cool gameplay?
I really don't like that they made her face look like she's 10 years old, but then...
I really don't like that she made her face 10 years old. Guess what, white woman? Asian beauty standards, different. Here's a reality check. Listen, I have a white girlfriend, so I can say this, okay? I straight up think white women age differently than Asian women. Straight up. I think there's some different disposition of like collagen in the skins too, and the elasticity and the buoyancy or what, not the buoyancy, but the elasticity. But also a culture of like actually doing like basically skincare. White girls will just go out and get fucking tans and just fuck up their entire body to just get tanned up and straight up UV rays and like sun rays. That's what ages the skin the most. You know why there's this meme of like vampires looking youthful? Because it's the sun. The sun is literally the biggest agent in aging your skin. And I just think that Western culture, skincare routine is more like reactive, as in, oh, shit happened, now what are you gonna do? Get a Botox, you know, add in these harsh ingredients or whatever. Eastern beauty culture, like beauty standards, it's always proactive of maintaining your skin moisture barrier, maintaining, you know, your SPF and all that shit. And on top of that, maybe there's genetic differences. But if the first thing you think is that this is a 10-year-old girl, listen, at least say 16. At least say 16. Now, is that any better, guys?
I don't like that. I don't like that they did that.
Maybe we need segregation. You know when Jujutsu Kaisen Calling Games was airing, and you know the Japanese were fucking pissed off that the Western people were very happy with the Maki, you know, the Zenin clan incident, and Japanese were fucking upset, and they said we need to fucking segregate. Our cultures cannot be aligned. We just cannot agree with anything. This is a Korean game, right? From a Korean studio, I think. And I guess it's just a culture shock to a lot of people. And if the first thing you do is fucking scream pedophilia, she's too young, this is weird. I'm taking offense. I need to have pronouns and flags in my bio. Proud Korean male, Korean flag, he, him in the fucking bios. And dude, I need to start doing that shit on ironically. Girl, are you even looking at the fucking trailer? At least talk about the fucking camel toe line here. Like, come on. Talk about the camel toe. Like, you're focusing the face, but you don't call out the fucking camel toe line? Right there.
Alita Battle Angel. Yeah, that was a fun movie. Yeah, it was Stellar Blade. Wait, it's another Stellar Blade game? Wait, Stellar Blade Blood Rain?
Yeah.
It is Stellar Blade. Oh, damn. Huh. Yeah, it's a weird choice to make her look young and then give her a skin suit like that. I don't know. That was a weird vibe.
And that's the thing, right? It's a weird thing to make her look like that, a 10-year-old girl apparently, and put her in a skin-tight suit. And this is where, like, people will just never agree. These people, like, this is not specific. And I don't think, like, she's a bad person or anything. Because, like, this mindset and these type of people exist everywhere. Again, like, I think this is such an interesting, like, topic because it literally builds off of the anime, you know, sphere and how many times that we see lollies or whatever and people immediately start jumping in pedo accusations. Now, I don't think this is a projection on their part, but it's more of like a, again, just like a different cultural and beauty standards. Does she look young? Absolutely. Are they pushing it to the max? Perhaps. But I don't think that this is a child. I think that she's like a youthful, like young adolescent in like 20s that could easily pass for that. But beyond that, again, like this is not pedophilia. Like, what are you talking about? How do you see this video game and immediately jump to, oh my God, I bet like people who are going to like go in jail for CP would play this game. It's just like, it's such a crazy fucking jump. Like there's a lot of fan service, right? It's like a combination of multiple things where Asian beauty standards and culture definitely like much more younger and youthful. And on top of that, Eastern game devs, they don't care about like censoring shit to try to appeal to a woke crowd of like leftist Western audience. They will make sexy, beautiful characters because they can. And you've seen this time after time in, you know, mobile games. Like remember the whole debacle that happened, like for example, Genocide, Blue Archive, Korea drama. Do you remember this shit? Like, not this one, but it was basically a big fucking drama where there was, I think in Korea, right, there was like this censoring waifus goes horribly wrong. Like, basically, there was a whole incident, you know, regarding this game and the censoring of these characters and how the audience specifically, you know, in you know, Eastern countries wanted to push for anti-censoring this, and it was such a strong movement. Like, this doesn't happen in the left, right? So when you have such a contrasting culture coming to a crossroads here, as the game is being advertised to Westerners, you see this reaction, and I'm not surprised, and it's gonna keep happening. Stellar Blade Reddit. Looks like people are very happy. Tomboys are back on the menu. Don't let Twitter hear you say the word tomboy. They might try to cancel you. They can go fuck themselves. Holy shit. Reddit looking normal, man. I don't give a fuck tomboys are around. Yeah, honestly, like, how do you see this and immediately just jump to like, holy fuck, it's a child? Oh yeah, this stuff too, right? The Stellar Blade discourse. If you find the one on the left attractive, you're a pedophile. If you find the right attractive, you're also a pedophile. Well, yeah. Why? Because she has big titties, and it's a very like erotic outfit, and her face does not look like this. And you think that I'm joking? You think that I'm memeing? I'm not. This is how the video game landscape is. This is what's going on. What else is there? That's oh my goodness. This is an AI art. They actually fixed the ass. Chibi posted an AI art of this, I think. Yeah, I see it right over here. They fixed the ass. Thank you. Thank you, AI, for improving the glutes. Now, the glutes don't look underdeveloped compared to the rest of the bodies, and it looks proportional. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, all right. Woke is when you see this and you say pedo. I'm going to go a layer beyond that just because I can. I think you're a gay pedo. Because this is a boy. Look at that hair, bro. The fuck? This is a girl to you? Eastern game devs pandering towards gay pedos, bro. Tomboy my ass. That's a fucking man in a fucking bodysuit, bro. Why stop there? Just keep pushing it. I hope you understand the sarcasm. And maybe this is a good point. Yeah, more stuff like this, right? Korea versus West. And now let's wrap it up and go back to the thing with Asmongold, because there's a lot of like debate happening right now with like Asmongold's take about this. This is just like, again, right? American games, Korean games, right? Again, it's just an exaggerated meme, but honestly, is that exaggerated at this point? This is the depiction of the people who are supporting Stellar, the game, basically, right? So, oh, this is a quote off of Tectone. You're retarded if you think this looks like a child, by the way. Okay, Baldy. And then this person, basically, another Baldy, then quoted Tectone and said, mid-ass 40-year-old looking woman. This is what Tectone would say. You're retarded if you think she looks like a child. And if you look at the overall engagement, right? There's a lot of people that truly believe in this. A lot of people are supportive of Tectone's ideology, right? The more like, you know, stop it with this fucking woke bullshit. Come on, just fucking play the game and enjoy the fan service. And then there are people that are very, very, again, against this. And if you look at the emotion, there's a lot of people that thinks like this. The line does not concern himself with posters with botted likes. Yeah, maybe it's botted, man. Who knows? Okay. Final thing is this part, Asmongold. There's a clip of something what Asmongold said that's making a lot of people upset. So let's look at this. Asmongold says a new Stellar Blade character Eve looks too young and her voice acting doesn't match her appearance, but then crashed out on someone in his chat for calling Freeman Lolly to child character. Eve doesn't look like a fucking adult. That looks like a kid. Freeman is a 1,000-year-old elf. She talks like an adult. Does she? She's honestly has the mental maturity of a child. It's to the point where Fern has to like take care of Freeman like as if like Fern's the mom. Her age does not mean she is that mature. Elves like are different, and their passage of time in that anime is totally different, and they're very childish. Her proportions are not childlike. Definitely not like lolly, right? For sure. Definitely on the higher end of the spectrum of where you graduate the lolly. If you think Freeman is a child, you're retarded and shouldn't be allowed to vote. This is not the topic I was looking at. There's another one.
I'm listening.
This is fair. I think that if you see this scene and you think that she looks like a child, I think that's totally fine. This specific frame, like, come on. Like, come on. I don't know what's going on here with this angle, but like, this is such a baby face that is beyond like the actual original models that we've been looking at. Like, I totally would like understand how people could think it's a child off of this though. It's just one-off angle.
Scarlet Sin. That's the big end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
And then it's different here. The fuck? The proportions then, like, literally, the nose, the features, it just changes after that angle.
You're acting a little strange today.
It's weird.
Why does she look 12 and talk like she's 30?
Asmongold wore a rainbow shirt for Pride once and it made him retarded. Oh my god, bro. Dude, the rainbow shirt color is too fucking powerful. The Roach King, who is the Punisher and the Inquisitor that lets these woke people know where they belong. He put on a fucking tie-dye rainbow shirt. He went retarded, bro. Let's hear this clip right here.
And I never said this about the first game. And so if y'all got me, the thing is that if they don't change this, look, let me get it all the way out there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this game.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this game. I don't
Great.
think that this is inside of the danger zone.
Sure.
This is not a pedo game.
The danger zone. What is the danger zone? This. Ooh, Cunny! Ooh, plat, ooh, get pregnant! Yeah, that is the danger zone for sure. If you don't think so, come on, be honest, man. Come on.
Game. This isn't a game that, weird freaks play, because they want to sexualize a child, right? But I just think the character looks a little bit too young for my taste, and I wish that she had a more adult-looking face.
I think that's totally fair. I think this is a very balanced take. He's not accusing it of pedophilia and immediately saying, oh my god, what the fuck are they doing? It's like, I prefer an older looking girl. I'm gonna play the game and it is what it is.
Like, god damn. If that bothers you, too bad. Too fucking bad. That's what I think. That's what I fucking think.
I think there's another take that got him really caught between the left and the right, because this take is pretty balanced. Where was the other take here though? Asmongold had a very interesting specific talk about specifically like there was like a Venn diagram made. Do you guys see it? Fuck. I wish I had it right now. There's a really nice Venn. This is the one. This is the one. Yo, shout outs to Tectone's strongest payroll employee. This person, again, like unfucking real, the amount of just like Tectone PR that they did. It's honestly commendable. It's like how much effort it takes. So this is it right here, right? So Asmongold drew a Venn diagram where he's comparing people who are lolly enjoyers versus people who are not lolly enjoyers. And the logical conclusion here is, if you are a lolly enjoyer, then the more likely that you could be a pedophile. If you're a regular person, hey, it doesn't really matter. Maybe there's like a lesser fair. Basically, if you are a lolly enjoyer, there's a higher likelihood of you being a pedophile. Now, I think there needs to be a very strong distinction made. Because whenever this, and I've talked about this multiple times and I'm still very consistent with my take. And my take is that, first of all, you need to define what lolly enjoyer means. Okay? A lolly enjoyer could simply mean that you watch Spy Family because you think that Anya is really cute and you enjoy her saying waku waku. A lolly enjoyer could mean that like you watch Demon Slayer and you want to protect Tanjiro's little sister because Nezuko is so goddamn cute. A lolly enjoyer could mean that my favorite lolly, by the way, is this Komoe Sensei Toaru. She's like a 40-something-year-old like fucking teacher who smokes like 3 packs of fucking cigarettes and lives in a crack house. And she spends all her money just partying and drinking with their friends. This is a lolly enjoyer to me. Like, I look at them and I think they're cute and they're fun content. And that's where I draw the line. There's nothing sexual about it. I think they're cute. That's it. It's the moe appeal. Okay? So, I don't know if Asmongold is making that distinction. That's my understanding. And if that is my definition of what a lolly enjoyer is, I don't agree with this Venn diagram. I think it'd be pretty much the same where there would be no statistical difference. But here's where I think that this Venn diagram actually makes sense to me. And this part is just my own opinion and logic that can never be tested. Because in order for this to be tested, you have to literally show people actual fucking CSAM. Do you understand how crazy of a concept that is? Basically, what are you gonna do? Have a standard group that detests lolly, have another group that literally fucking jacks off to CSAM, and then later on, 10 years down the road, see if they actually become convicted fucking child predators? Like, what are you talking about? That's a ridiculous fucking test. But the logic is, if you are so overtly indulgent, sexualizing lollies, and you're getting off on just like literally just like hardcore lolicon shit, the likelihood of that person being an actual pedophile, I think would be higher than the general population that wants nothing to do with it. And again, a lot of people will contest this claim too and say, no, that's fucking bullshit, you're making it up. And again, we can never test that. But I think that this concept falls in line even with like video game examples where, again, someone just playing Call of Duty, just games where you kill people and you have fun. Listen, I play that shit too. Does that mean you're a serial killer? No. But if there's a person who fucking gets off and fantasizes about like every day they're just pulling up and doing that campaign No Russian and you're just shooting everyone in the airport and you're getting off and then you're writing manifestos and you want to like literally use this as like a fantasy, the likelihood of you becoming a fucking serial killer or like a school shooter, I think would be higher. Now, that's my hot take. You have to, again, define what a lolly enjoyer is. And if the lolly enjoyer at the end of the day are people that just watches these anime and they enjoy these characters because they're cute and there's no sexualization element or nothing hardcore lolicon about it, I don't think that this diagram makes sense. Anyways, that's what's going on right now with the video game drama. I probably won't be playing any of these games because what am I playing? Maple Story! Yo, guys, in a week, Maple Story new class coming out, Arrow Light, baby. Challenger World Server 3 coming out. Fucking get hype. But you know what? Wait a minute. Am I a pedophile for playing this game? Look at this thumbnail. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I think people would basically look at my game and say, what the fuck? Why are the characters in your game like these childs? The fuck? Why is she showing so much fucking thighs here, bro? What the fuck? You pedophile? Yeah, maybe I should just go play this game instead. You know what? I apologize for being a pedophile, apparently. I gotta play this game instead, man.